It's a beautiful September afternoon. Bit windy. We'll see how we can go. Just still, without too much noise. And this gorgeous rose. Oh, praise you, Lord. Praise you, flower, your presence. And my husband, who is still my husband, is getting all the nettles down or something. And the cows are out grazing in the garden here. I'll just turn off the fence, I think. And here is my little beauty. My little beauty. Yeah. Two little beauties, and they're in the... So gorgeous. Oh my God. They're so gorgeous. Babies. Pretty noisy stuff. So we have these gorgeous cows. I've discovered had all the lovely grass on the paths. And now they've discovered the raspberries, which they can take the tops off. So, this is so gorgeous. So beautiful. And the dogs are having a bit of a mouse hunt. Yeah. 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 Did you? So gorgeous. Life is exciting, and you're living with a mad person. Let's get a good position here. It's a good spot here because I can keep an eye on the cows. Get the flowers in there. Yeah, so life is good. Life is definitely definitely very, very challenging, and seems really, really crazy a lot of the time. But I just feel I'm being guided enormously these days, and so what I want to share today, I feel God is putting in my heart, is the whole thing of just cleaning away every single speck of negativity within me. And I think that's just what we're all being asked to do. And for the ones of us who have awakened, who have realized that we are a magnificent being, and that we are connected to us, everything becomes easier, everything goes faster, because we're sort of out of the real big, dense confusion and hell-like state. And what we experience is that we keep getting these old, there's still little bits, or maybe big bits of negativity in us, and it just needs to be cleaned away. It has to be. We have to let it go, because we just have to clean up ourselves. And actually, my situation, living with a man who I have ended the relationship. It's really me who's done it. I mean, that's a bit of a great teacher, really, I must say. There's so many emotions that are sitting there that need to be released. Because often when you part, you go to each your place, and it sure is easier because you don't sense the other person, and whatever aggravated you is gone, so you can sort of start afresh. Whereas if you're actually still quite close to each other physically, Snoola. Thinking, what is this? Yeah, they taste good, those ones. Put them in, Nula. Good girl. You have all these emotions that are still active, and so it's actually a wonderful opportunity for me to really, really clean it out, to really notice what am I actually feeling, and is there any irritation I'm sending towards my husband? Is there any anger? And really, it just has to go. It just has to go. There has to be complete peace with what he is doing, and it can just be anyone in my life, or any situation that I have some sort of anger towards. And I got it very clearly this morning, where I had this experience that made me realize how we humans are degrading each other all the time. And it's just something that's been so, it's just so, like all these other things, the old ways, it's ingrained into our system that we're always putting ourselves above others or under others. So we always are categorizing people. Oh, he's stupid, he's down there. He's hopeless, he's down there. She's just a big nothing, she's down there. And oh, he's so great, he's up there. And it's all just one big lie. It's all wrong. And we did it because it was like that once, that we had these hierarchies, and it made us safe. And the ego, of course, as everything has become so horrible, so terrible on earth, we use it because we use this degrading other people to make us feel better, to blow ourselves up. And it's all the ego that's working. It's never the heart. So you find some person and you see all these faults, and you very quickly you've got them down there. And that was what I was being told today. It's very, very unbeautiful, and it's very, it's actually just completely it's an illusion that anyone, even the worst criminal in jail who's done the worst things imaginable, he would never be any less than me, ever. And I mean, and that cow, she's not less than me. She might have a smaller brain, and be a different being, but she's not less than me. So to really, really understand that we're all precious, valuable beings. There's no one here who's better than anyone. And even this little, oh, this was true. So it's great she's coming, because I've got some fantastic things to tell about her. Even this nettle that stings you and you just want to push them away, just chop them up because they're so irritating. It's not less worthy, less valuable than I am. It's a being. And actually it is God manifested in this little plant. It's worthy of love and respect. So yeah, this came very strongly to me today, to really, really get to understand, which is what my heart is telling me. See, it would only ever be your ego telling you that you're more valuable than someone else. Could be your husband, could be your neighbor, could be your whatever. You're not. And your heart would never say that. Your heart would say, he is your brother, she is your sister, the cow, whoever, the plant. They're all your family. And we're all one, and we're all valuable. There's no such thing as something or someone who's less than you or more than you. Because what we all are, it's hard for the mind to understand, but it's God expressing himself or herself in form. Before anything came, anything was created, there was this God, this presence, this consciousness. And God wanted to express himself in physical form, so he went poof, and all this life was created. All the planets, all the stars, everything we can see and hear and sense with our senses, he became. And he didn't disappear into it. He just expanded into it, but he's still the Godhead, which is not physical. So it's really, I mean, this little nettle or this little yarrow, it's God. I'm God. It's God and God connecting. And this has a presence. It's a being. It has some sort of intelligence because God is in it. And even this has a message for me. We're all sending messages to each other because we're all awakening. So we're all going, it's hard to explain, but the yarrow is going, oh yes, I'm here and you're there and I see you and you're my sister, you're my brother. So we awaken to the fact that we are God himself looking at himself. We are awakening to consciousness. We are conscious that we are God. So, of course, nothing could ever be less valuable than me because it's all God. It's pretty intense stuff, but it's very, very, very wonderful to sense how this is what I feel in my life. This is what I have to learn, and to really, really, like a hawk, be over my mind, sensing when am I ever putting someone down? When am I ever degrading someone, putting them down so that I can feel better? Because whenever I'm doing this, I'm listening to my ego and not my heart. and it has to go. It has to go. It's the old way, and it's a destructive way. It's thoughts from the darkness, which are just creating more separation. So I'm practicing this these days to really see that I'm a sister of all life, and I'm valuable, and so are they. And we're all awakening, and it's beautiful. So we're all meeting each other in our essence, and that's just pure love. We're just sending love to each other, exactly where we are. It's so beautiful. So this was just a little, little thing about where I am right now, and see you soon. Bye.